one.
Well, what's their name? The DTN trio? Is that what they're called?
No, they have like a Japanese word for
well,
it, like Furi, Kas, some. I don't want to mess it up, but like they have some kind of name of it to like combine them. But here we go, SoCal versus the Japan's finest Ninjara here.
I like the Hydra that we're seeing from Hess. Ninjara, very hard character to hit. He can jump freely as he has an arm out, and that makes him very evasive. But that Hydra might catch him out of those jumps.
Yeah, and it starts off with a nice grab there. In these matches, it's all about, like, the first round is just all about finding your footing and like trying to see if you can understand the play style of these your opponents. One of the more important parts, like in other tournaments, besides SNS, you have this, like, players know each other. They know what they're up against. But in this one, it's like they've only heard them or seen them on screen, so they haven't actually felt how they play.
I think Ku and Hess played at Switch Festival, didn't they?
That's true. That's true.
So
you're
this
completely
is a
right.
rematch.
Yeah, this is like a rematch, right? Because Ku, this is the second time Ku is in America, and the first time he went to Switch Fest, which was some month ago. Shout out to 2GG, by the way. Amazing, yeah, amazing supporters of ARMS. But Ku starting things off strong with the rush here, puts Hess in a corner on red health right now.
We saw Hess doing very well, getting some early hits and grabs in on this round, but didn't take too very long to adjust.
Ooh, okay.
Goes for that defensive rush.
Yeah, that was a long-range rush. I think he was like saving himself with that, because when you actually use the rush, you deflect an arm. But that's first round going to Ku. But it's actually one of the a bit less utilized ways of using a rush, is that you actually save yourself when you actually activate the rush to like deflect the arms away. But it's nice to see Hess getting the long-range grab right now, though.
Hess going for double chill up. Always a good choice on Twin Tail, at least.
It just reminds me of that the first meme of ARMS was just like the grab in Ninjara, and Hess bringing that back, grabs the Ninjara himself. That was like the most satisfying thing in the beginning of ARMS, where it's just like the Ninjaras that were grabbing because no one could catch them. But
we were bad at the game.
We were bad at the game.
How do you deal with grabs, guys? There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, yeah, but Hess making it work though. He's at a disadvantage right now though, but has a rush.
That was amazing from Hess. His shield is going to, like, Burchuck and Funchuck have amazing shield break properties, and the only way you can avoid that shield break is by oh,
whoa.
No.
All right,
oh,
someone accidentally paused.
We have an oopsie.
We have an oopsie. Someone managed to pause, and I think we're going to have
we need a T. Okay,
no, okay. Both,
they're just going to keep going.
Yeah, they checked with each other and just kept going there. The rush wasn't connected, though, from Hess there, and, the glove rush getting nerfed about like 3 months ago. Right now, it's not as strong. Like, the startup time is much more difficult, and Ku is just going to steal that one. The TOs is just going to check so everything is all right.
I don't think there's anything to worry about.
No, and the playstyle that Hess was going for, the double chilla playstyle. Can you tell me the benefits of, like, what does someone want to do with that, like double chillas?
I'd say, as a whole, you want to play, but Twin Tail at least, a bit more reactively. You want to punish your opponents over committal options, like if they throw out both arms, if they dash predictably, if they jump air dash. You hit them, you freeze them, and then you can easily capitalize off of your opponent being frozen because they can't move, their arms are slowed down, the camera track's slower. Being frozen is one of the worst things that can happen to you in ARMS, and Twin Tail can easily capitalize off of that.
Yeah, and something that we usually goes by the name of the ice mine games, You get those players in those 50-50s, right? Where
it's more like 70-30, because when you're frozen, you can't do anything.
No,
really.
that's true. I mean the 50-50 in terms of, like,
what's going to happen?
Yeah,
are you gonna punch? Are you gonna grab?
Yeah, and it's just like it's so hard to predict. But Hess bringing out his Master Mummy right now.
Hess, a fantastic mummy.
Yeah.
Very defensive, but he knows when to get aggressive too.
Yeah,
and flip on a switch.
Yeah, and this matchup where we saw the defaults tournament yesterday where you can't switch your arms, and usually in that matchup, Ninjara has a tough time because of the super armor of Master Mummy. It's it just takes way longer to kill him, and but now they're on customs right now, and Ku has that double roaster available for him.
Double roaster, always a good choice against any character that has super armor.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And we see Ninjara's weakness right there. If you
Yeah.
jump air dash, you're going to have a very tough time dealing with flurry rushes like from that glove.
Yeah, and just the shielding in general, because Ninjara has that ability where, like, when he shields and he gets hit, he teleports in one direction. And if you get rushed into a corner, you teleport and you can get him on the end lag, so you're almost guaranteed a rush. Wow, that cancel of the grab was really nice there. He gets the grab for like a split second and then cancels it.
Hess has done that a few times in this round, actually, just barely getting himself out of those grab situations.
Yeah, this is a lot closer than the last game. Getting some heal right now. Cool. Patiently waiting there to see what Hess was going to bring out.
Time is ticking down, though, and with this healing that Hess is bringing out, he might take this through a timeout.
This is like, that's, okay, Hess bringing something now. And this is, I believe, one of Hess's strengths as a Master Mummy. He does this thing a lot where he's just like, he's not per se like turtling up, but he's healing bit by bit.
And he's waiting for you. He knows you want to grab.
Yeah, and like the reactionary of like, am I going to get grabbed when I stand there and shield? That's where he, like, that's his strong point. So
his reaction time as a Mummy to those grabs is unparalleled.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. That's what I was going for. Thank you. Okay, both players here at least going with the rush right now. You know, Ninjara, like, at this range is very difficult to actually hit the rush. So I think Hess is going to try to, when he feels secure about it, he's going to try to, you know, go a bit closer. But right now he seems to be comfortable playing, like, long range. Maybe he wants to trick Ku to get to him.
Yeah, but Ku not having any of it. Like, the time is ticking down. This has been a very slow match, but Ku does have that health lead.
Yeah, very passive play from both of these players right now.
Which is strange, because Ku is traditionally a very aggressive Ninjara in comparison to most others.
Yeah. He's getting some pokes in here and there, and, you know, he's not knocking Hess down with the super armor, but he's getting some, you know, 50 here and there, and, you know, that healing isn't that strong. Like, a lot of people, when they see the healing of Master Mummy, they think that's the
I gotta stop that healing, but
yeah.
it's 10 HP per second. It's nothing to really worry about.
Gets a solid grab now and puts Hess in the red. So now Hess is forced to get aggressive, because
a while ago Hess was insta-countering, trying to get close, but it still wasn't working out.
Yeah, I don't think Hess has enough time right now. Yeah, it's just 6 seconds.
Not possible.
Yeah, okay, and, you know, both players know that. No one's going to use rush. They're just going to save it to the next round. Match point, though.
Yeah, Ku sitting on it. I'm interested in the Chilla pick, though, because it doesn't have very good curving, and while it is relatively fast, it's still really hard to hit Ninjara with it, I find.
Yeah, and I'm kind of curious as to why. Okay,
we finally get the pro.
Ooh, oh,
that was weird. Why didn't he could have hit him?
I think that was like 3 layers of meta right there, where Ku was trying to predict something that didn't actually happen, and
Maybe
then
he expected a counter rush.
Yeah, I think he did, but it didn't come out, and, you know, Hess came out on top with that, but Ku has the lead again. I think Hess just needs to get a rush in there. Oh, he could have
gets it.
That's
nice.
That's what we want to see.
395 with the health lead, but Ku does have that rush right on deck.
Yeah. Okay. Here we see the pressure from Hess right now. Again,
I think we're definitely going to get a TO on this one.
Yeah. All right. They're both
There's Hanukkah.
Yeah, they're both the TOs, or like both the players, sorry, doing a thumbs up here. So they're
fine with it.
Yeah, they're fine with it. I think
baits the rush, only gets 30 damage. That's a fantastic play for Hess.
Yeah, I think maybe that pause actually threw Ku a bit off there, but you know, he can still take this, and he's on match point, so he just needs one more round to end this.
We're seeing this passive play style from Ku again.
He's not getting any of those grabs. You know, Ku has been going for a lot of grabs, but Hess consistently breaking every grab.
Yeah, Hess wants you to grab.
There you go.
He takes that match.
There it takes that match. You know, TO is going to check
sure
there.
Everything's all right. Neither player is really upset about that. I think they're okay.
Yeah, like even if you accidentally press the start button, if this that could mean that you lose a round. Both of these players being respectful to each other and just like, it's okay. But if you do that way too many times, that could cost you like a round or a game, and you don't want that. So, you know, and you know, we also have this great banner here in this.
Check your controls.
Yeah, and I mean, that's been like a theme for a lot of tournaments where players just forget to check their controls before the game, you know?
Very nearly happened to me.
Yeah, it did happen to me at Evo Japan, and that's like the worst feeling of all. When you,
Oh.
yeah, when you go into a game and you're like, hey, my controller's not working. Oh.
How do I rush?
Yeah.
What is this? Who plays like this?
That was actually, it happened last night. I was walking by when Rasol was playing, and so like I don't have rush binded on I only have it on one button, not two buttons. And I walked past Resolve, who was playing with my button setup, and he just turned around to me like mid-round, like, "Hey, Defer, like, what button do you rush on?" I'm like, "That button." He's like, "Okay," and then he went back, rushed and won. I was like, "Oh, okay." You know, some people are better to adapt to that, but you know, if you have a crazy controller setup, that's gonna screw someone up.
If
you know?
you set your face buttons to punch and you like somehow sabotage your opponent, they're not gonna win. No one uses the face buttons to punch.
Yeah, definitely not me either. Okay.
Wait, you use face buttons to
Yeah,
punch?
you know the AB.
You use?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's what I've been enjoying.
How do you live like that?
But to be fair, though, when I rush, I use the trigger buttons because otherwise I would screw up my thumb too much. But I'm guilty. Guilty.
How dare you?
Oh, as the discussion goes, we just
Check
see
your
that
controls.
we see both players checking their controls. That's you know, if we could, we would probably like unbind the start button
Yeah,
at this
I
point.
was
But
thinking
I don't
that might be an idea.
I don't think that's possible though.
Yeah, because you need to start to change controls and everything.
Yeah, but I think because they had that problem with Melee the other day, where they accidentally started a game with like only with his CPU, and they like had the start button like not working or something, so they had to wait out like a CPU game on stage for like 8 minutes.
Oh no.
It has its ups and downs, you know. Last game though, we're gonna see a Master Mummy again from Hess.
I don't think either. No, Ku is going to use that Slamamander.
Did you see the lockjaw? He had a lockjaw in his setup.
I think he's just doing that for spiciness. I don't know. I don't know. There's no way we're going to see a lockjaw against
Yeah,
the Mummy.
that would get me hyped, you know.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah.
I've never seen Ku use a heavy arm before.
No, and you know this Slamamander that Ku is using is great for rush confirms.
It's
Like
a fast arm and curve.
yeah,
I don't. Let's not talk about manners.
no, but like we see like we've seen it 3 times now. Ku actually hitting that, and when you hit a charge punch with the Slamamander, they just fly up in air, and you can easily rush confirm into that. He doesn't need to right now though. He is getting like solid 2 grabs, 3 hits. He's doing really well without the rushes right now.
I don't think Hess appreciates the uneven ground that Scrapyard provides. He's not doing well here.
No, and it's just like, you know, Master Mummy is like one of the least mobile characters in the game, and like, you know, he's sitting secure up in this corner right now, but that's not where he wants to be. Oh, and you see the rush on that
That's
mega.
unfortunate.
Yeah, the Megaton is just like so slow. He's never gonna catch Ninjara with that. Gets grabbed too.
Yeah, we have the slowest character in the game against a literal ninja. That's
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be Mummy.
Oh
That's
my god.
for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, no lockjaw. Come on, Ku. I know you can bring it. All right. Okay. This I like.
Gets that very early rush. Amazing.
Yeah, I like the switch up from Hess if he gets the chance to use that Phoenix, because that can really catch a Ninjara off guard when they're jumping a lot. But you know, Ku having none of that.
Yeah, Ku going back to his aggressive roots really in his face, not giving him a moment to turtle up like he wants to.
Yeah, I guess those grab like solid play right now. He's not like he's looking to take this like just from Hess right now. Oh, he's just 1 hit away from getting this entire game right now. Almost finishes it with a grab.
I gotta give Hess props for that reaction though. I would not have been able to handle that grab.
No, that's Hess. The strong point of Hess, as we said. Now just awaiting each other. Ku just like looking at him. That was so funny. Yeah. Okay, getting some uncharged hit right now. Trying to finish it off. He's not gonna break that shield though. Very close. Hess has the rush available.
Full Turtle Mummy mode, and it is working.
Oh, whoa, okay. This is going like the third starting the start click on this one. This is gonna be tough.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah, that's it. All right. Ku taking this match. And
solid stuff from both players.
Yeah. DTN just like knocking out of the park here. You know, Pega, like as we said, that was like the upset of.
I don't know how we're gonna get a better